Hello! Today we'll be making these lovely miniature dresses to use as decoration at baby showers or favours for those who attend. The flower on this pink one has a ribbon. I used a simple flower on this purple dress, there, and different buttons on these others. Choose any button you wish to perk up the dresses. We'll start with 12 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Now close the ring with a slip stitch into the first chain. We have the ring ready. For the first row, we need to start with 3 chains, which will stand as the first treble. Then into the ring, make a second treble, then a third treble, and a fourth, a fifth, a sixth, and a seventh. So here we'll have 7 trebles. Now make 2 chains and into the ring make another 7 trebles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Make 2 chains and another 2 groups of 7 trebles, repeating the sequence twice more. I've made the other 2 groups of 7 trebles, totaling 1, 2, 3 and 4 groups of 7 trebles with 2 chains separating each one. This is the last group, so I need to make the last 2 chains, and into the third chain at the beginning, close the row with a slip stitch. For the second row, we start with 3 chains, which will stand for the first treble. Then make 1 treble into each of the following trebles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and here we have the 7 trebles. Now into this 2 chain space make 2 trebles, then 2 chains and another 2 trebles. 1, 2. Then into each of the following 7 trebles make 1 treble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Into the 2 chain space make 2 trebles, 1, 2, 2 chains, 1, 2 and another 2 trebles, 1, 2. Make 1 treble into each of the following 7 trebles. Into the 2 chain space make 2 trebles, 2 chains and 2 trebles. Then make 1 treble into each of the next 7 trebles. Into the last 2 chain space, make 2 trebles, 2 chains and 2 trebles, thus completing the row. Once finished, this row will have 11 trebles, 2 chains, 11 trebles, 2 chains, 11 trebles, 2 chains, 11 trebles, 2 chains. These are the last 2 trebles, so we need to close the row with a slip stitch into the 3rd chain. Start the 3rd row with 3 chains, which will stand as the 1st treble. Make another treble into the same 3rd chain of the previous row. Make 2 chains and then another 2 trebles into the same place as the others. 1 and 2. And here I have 2 trebles, 2 chains and 2 trebles all made into the same place. Skip 2 trebles and into the 3rd make 2 trebles, 2 chains and another 2 trebles, all into the same place. Skip 2 trebles and into the next treble make another 2 trebles, 2 chains and 2 trebles. And here we have the front of the dress. Now I'm going to skip all these trebles as they will be the sleeve. Then I'm going to work on these others. So fold the work, turn it round, skip the first 2 trebles and into the next one repeat the sequence of 2 trebles, 2 chains and 2 trebles all into the same treble. And you can see the armhole has just been made. Skip 2 trebles and into the next repeat the sequence of 2 trebles, 2 chains and 2 trebles. Skip 2 trebles and into the next treble make 2 trebles, 2 chains and another 2 trebles. And this is the back with the 3 groups of 2 trebles, 2 chains and 2 trebles. So where I have the 3 chains at the beginning of the row, I will close the armhole with a slip stitch into the 3rd chain. And you can see the sleeves on each side are taking shape. Start the next row with a slip stitch into the 2nd treble, then another slip stitch into the 2 chain space. Make 3 chains, which will stand as the 1st treble, then into the same 3 chain space make another 2 trebles, as I'll need a total of 3 trebles here. Make 2 chains and into the same space make another 3 trebles. 1, 2 and 3. So I have 3 trebles, 2 chains and 3 trebles in this space. Skip 4 trebles and into the next 2 chain space repeat the sequence of 3 trebles, 2 chains and 3 trebles. 1, 2, 3. Now 2 chains, 1, 2 and 3 trebles. 1, 2 and 3. Skip 4 trebles and into the next 2 chain space, repeat the sequence of 3 trebles, 2 chains and another 3 trebles. I'll finish this row and I'll come back to continue the work. I've worked all the row with the 3 trebles, 2 chains and 3 trebles, and I've arrived at the beginning of the row where I have the 3 initial chains. So I'll close the row with a slip stitch into the 3rd chain. Start the 4th row with a slip stitch into each of the next 2 trebles. 1, 2, then make another slip stitch into the 2 chain space. Make 3 chains which stand as the first treble, and into the same space make another 3 trebles, as I need 4 trebles now. 1, 2 and 3. Make 1 chain, and into the same space make another 4 trebles. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Skip the next 6 trebles and into the following 2 chain space repeat the sequence 4 trebles, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 1 chain and another 4 trebles. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Skip the next 6 trebles and into the next 2 chain space repeat the sequence of 4 trebles, 1 chain and 4 trebles, repeating the sequence throughout the row. I've finished my row and I've arrived at the first 3 chains, so I close the row with a slip stitch. As I've completed the mini dress, I can cut the thread and finish off. Here's the miniature dress for your baby shower or favour, and I've put a little flower in the middle just to perk it up a bit. Thank you. Bye for now.